Well,
Hello.
hello, everybody, and welcome back, Miss Shawna. Nice to see you back.
Yes, it feels so good to be back.
I
Yay.
need a soundtrack where I can hit the
I know, I was
yay.
just thinking the same thing. I was like, I'm ready to push the hand clapping.
I know I have a little thing, but I can't get it to work properly. But it's a little
Oh,
noisemaker that does that stuff, right? It's like, man, I can never get it
yes.
working right. Damn TikTok shop. Damn TikTok shop.
The damn TikTok. See, I have to be careful with TikTok shop because I'm like, oh, that looks so cool, but I don't need I just want the box. I don't need the boon. I don't need the microphone. I don't need all that
Exactly.
extra stuff.
Yep.
Just give me the box.
Yeah. Yeah. I bought it and it has all this other thing. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, it's so complicated. It's like, okay, chop.
Yes.
I'll put it
Yeah.
aside, and then I never gotten back to it, and then never got back to it.
And they have like this little handheld one. I've seen that one, but
Oh, I haven't seen that
I
one
don't.
yet.
But it's not on TikTok shop. But I don't know where that may be.
I would say maybe I'm glad I haven't seen it because knowing me, I'd probably buy it.
Of
Lord have
course,
mercy,
of course.
and it probably
Hello,
sucks and we
loves.
waste our money.
Yes, that'd be something else. Something else.
Hey,
Hey,
John,
loves. I'll back now.
Start a Burst. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen Start a Burst in forever.
I
Hello, Stardust. Oh my
know.
gosh. And Nahal, nice to see you in as well.
First
Nahal, don't
time
forget to hit that
here.
follow button
Welcome.
and that subscribe button.
Yes, please do on both of us. Sonora
And
Mr.
while we're
Tarot
saying it, let
and
me just go ahead and make sure we show that
might as
Marshall does
well.
the same thing.
Might as well. Yes. I want to say so bad Happy New Year at the end of that. Because it's the
Absolutely.
countdown.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Exactly. Maybe it is a new
Yes.
year. That's a way to look at it. You know what? A new time, a new
Right.
cycle, a new year. There you
Well, we
go.
about to come up on a new moon on the 23rd, a new moon in Virgo.
Oh my.
So, yes. So, please, everyone, take this seriously when you want whatever it is that you want to manifest into reality. This is the time to manifest.
Amen.
Cleanse your space. Welcome in the new energy because, honey, the Virgos are here. It's Virgo season.
And it only takes 21 days to break a habit.
That's it. Just 21 days. That's all. Just 21 days.
Yes,
So
and we
check
know
out
somebody
that blog.
who has
Yes.
made it very easy to do that. Anybody know, Miss Shauna?
Um, I have a great manifestation journal that everyone should check out. Go purchase it. It's only $23.11. Come on. I mean, and this is a 21-day journal. So, hey, it's the break a habit. Hey, this is a great time to start something new. Get prepared for this new moon because already the new moon is something that brings in new energy. You know, it's a new beginning. It's getting
Absolutely.
you ready for, next year or welcoming the new things.
We're
Okay.
closing out this year in a wonderful way.
Yes. Yes.
If you feel like this year's gotten away from you already, folks, and you feel like, what have I to show for it? Maybe this is the perfect time to do this manifesting and say, you know what? I'm going to make my mark in the later part of the year, therefore making sure that I get something out of this year so I am not feeling at the end that this has gone
Right.
by and I haven't done anything this way. So this is a good little time good little reminder,
Just a reminder, all up in your face, all up in your grill.
Exactly. If
But
you
yeah,
try it and you still can't seem to get it because for whatever reason, I know somebody who also coaches manifesting.
I do. I do. And this is
Absolutely.
great. This is the interview. So this is this interview. Oh
This
yeah.
is
This is a
this is the
great
interview.
one.
Yep.
Yeah, so check that out on Sonora Mrs. Taro's uh, YouTube channel. Uh, we're not just blabbing, okay? I'm
Exactly.
actually being interviewed of what I do, what I'm taking on now, what is actually, I feel like the older you get and the more you into your calling, and you're trying to narrow it down, and something still comes up, and you're like, well, I thought this is what I should be. No, the universe is like, let's get right back to the thing at hand, to the bottom line. This is the bottom line, and this is
Absolutely.
what I feel at home at. Not taking away from the tarot, because that's part of it too, but it's just, this is where I feel at home as well. So,
And
the house is big, doggone.
absolutely. And one of the other points you just raised about the new moon, you already got something on that too. So people can go and check
Yes,
it out
check that
so
out.
that they
Check that out.
understand the benefits of a new moon and can
Yes.
use it to their advantage.
Yes, yes.
So,
So make sure everybody check out the videos. Even check out the weeklies from Don, because let me tell you, they are hitting. Even with Bonnie, the ones with Bonnie. What is that?
cards and constellations.
Cards and constellations. Yes.
Yeah.
With the astrology mixed in with the tarot, you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, that's been a cool experience because I really didn't understand astrology very much, nor do I
Mm-hmm.
still, but I do have a better understanding than I did because as we talk about it before we record, and she
Mm-hmm.
goes through these things, I'm like, what is that? What is that? What is that?
Yes.
And then I actually listen to her as she repeat, as she reads it, and she had to do the study because it's interesting, folks. When you see her read it, she did the writing, so she did the work based on the chart she saw and the analysis, and then she writes it down and then she reads it. But the reading is her writing because it's her work that she saw from the chart, and so it's fascinating. And when she's talking about this and that, I'm like, holy crap, there's so much going on we don't know about, which is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's
Yes.
interesting. Neil deGrasse Tyson got me to thinking the other day, because he
Oh.
can do that. He's got some skills to make people think, if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And he one of his little shorts that came up, I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder how many people realize this. Do you know that this astrology, the zodiac, right? The zodiac was created about 2,000 years ago, right? And
Mm-hmm.
again, it was the zodiac, the zo from zoo, and
Mm-hmm.
therefore that's why it's animals. And it was the constellations and so forth. But they're actually 13, not 12. Did you know that?
Yes. Yeah.
And one is Oculus or something like that.
Yes. It's based on also, before the zodiac, it was 13 months.
Yes. And that's the point. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
And Oculus, believe it or not,
Yes.
is a longer whatever than Scorpio, even, they said.
Yes.
And so
Mm-hmm.
it's fascinating that a lot of Scorpions are actually Oscularians.
Yes.
And since it's been 2,000 years, do you know that the Scorpions and the Oscularians are actually now Librans?
Yeah.
So if you were to actually look at the sign based
Mm-hmm.
on the astrology where it was when they created it,
Mm-hmm.
the Scorpion, everybody's one off. So if you think you're a Scorpion, and you should be an Oscularian, but you're a Scorpion, you're actually Libra now. And so
Yeah.
Virgo is actually one before, and this one's one before, and then I'm like, holy crap, blow my
Yeah.
mind. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is
So
crazy. That's
yeah,
why you have to look at the whole chart when it comes to you, because it's not okay, that's the sun.
right,
Bam. When you look at your moon, when you look at your rising, when you look
right.
at your Venus, when you look at your Jupiter, all of that makes a difference.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole melting pot of understanding of who you are. When you tap into that part of astrology, you are a little dangerous, because you are in your own you can see what's coming. You can see what you can handle, what you can't handle, um what opportunities will come, what
Yeah.
won't come, what you're going to be dealing with.
Yeah.
You are a problem, but in a good way
And
of being in the know.
that's the point that you just triggered something there for me too. It's
Uh-huh.
fascinating because when you talk about the chart, right? When you read the chart,
Mm-hmm.
you read the chart and it asks you your time and date of birth. And
Right.
I always wondered why would you need your time of birth and your
Because
date
that
of birth?
matters.
Because all you would need is the month, right? And reality, no, because of what I
Right.
just said about the constellations and the movement of the planets and so forth, right? And so if you were born on the 28th day in 1963 in October. That one point in time marked where all these planets and everything else, the sun, the moon, everything was. But 1 hour later, they were nowhere close to that same thing. And so
No.
it's because how, and that's the thing, it blows me away. And it's like, I know so much. And then the more I listen, I know so little, because it's like, if you want, and I'll give an example, if you want to go to Mars, right? If we want to go to Mars, we can go to Mars. If we don't plan properly, we can go to Mars at its closest destinations, which is like 44 million miles, right? However, because Mars and the Earth's planets are not revolving at the same distance, nor are the orbits the same size, it can be over 400 million miles apart.
Right.
At its longest distance, because again, believe it or not, our orbits are not circular. They say they are, but they're not. They're very oval, right? And some more oval than others. And so when we plan to go to Mars, we can't plan where Mars is today. We have to plan where Mars will be when we arrive.
Right.
Not where we want it to be, where it will be when we arrive. So if we think about, okay, so we have to figure out where Mars is going to be at a certain distance in time, right? And then backtrack from there a date to launch, because what you're doing is you're not going to Mars. You're going in a distance that you will eventually intersect with Mars. Do you see what I'm saying? So Mars is it is your destination, but you don't go to Mars. You have to go to a point in time where Mars will meet you, unless something happens where Mars gets off of its orbit, which it doesn't. And so, I mean, think about that. It's like, how fascinating is that? When you want to, because again, Earth is moving at 18,000 miles a minute. Right? And so everything else is moving at various speeds. And as they do, again, it's so that it's not going to, it's intersecting with. And it's like, I mean, it blew my mind. I'm like, oh my God, this. And once you hear it, you're like, of course that. And you're thinking, but how come I didn't think of that? I always think you're just going to, no, Mars is never the same distance from the sun. At every year, there's a good chance it will be the same distance at the same point of time, but not the same place. And it's like, oh my, blow my mind, will you? Just blow my mind.
It does every time, especially when you start diving even deeper into yours, not into anybody else, because I feel like a great practice of understanding how to read the chart, how to read the astrology birth chart is yours. What great way, because you will shock the heck out of yourself. What planets? See, here's my thing. When Mercury retrograde happens, I don't feel the effect as much as others that go through Mercury retrograde. It's like I've learned to either I'm a flow with it or I'm gonna be against it, you know? And so when I flow with it, it's much easier. But Mercury rules my sign and Gemini's. So, and my cousin is a Gemini. Yeah, my cousin is a Gemini. So that's why we get along. It's like we're sisters. But soul sisters at that. But we're just cousins, first cousins. So it's
soul sisters of the soul sisters. Go, go, Patty.
Go, Patty.
Moulin Rouge.
Yes. We was in the Uber and that song came on. I was laughing to myself. I said, okay, Patty, you better do your thing. I'm sitting in the back seat, like looking out the window, just singing to myself, honey.
I don't know if you had a chance to watch Julie about 2 weeks ago. Julie had a woman called Echo. Her pseudonym is Echo. And she does this work with your human design, your human design chart, right? As part of quantum, I guess. And it was fascinating to me because, with me, energy, my book is written about energy. We are energy. We start from energy. We are energy, whatever. And so it was fascinating. And I want to show you this because it's free. You can get your chart done free at a various site online. And for some reason I have it up and I cannot see it here.
What is it? Astrology, AstroSeek.com?
No, it's called AstroSeek. Yeah, and it's the foundation chart.
Oh, real quick, while you're finding that, hey, Miss Candace, I just want to give a shout. That's my other cousin.
Oh, nice.
And she's a Libra, which my moon is a Libra, so I'm close to my cousins, even though I have no sisters or brothers.
But you have a brother.
Yeah, from another mother.
Exactly. Like, what are you talking, Shawna? What are you
Sorry,
talking?
excuse me, but I was talking about yeah. You are absolutely right.
I'm going to pull this up because it should work. Let me know if you can see it. Oh my goodness, it's a mess this way. Wait a minute. Whoa. That's crazy.
Right.
Oh, Lord, this is even crazier.
OMG.
I don't even know where to go to resolve this because it's like that didn't work out so well. I was trying to share this image of this chart. It's interesting because in YouTube and Zoom, I did it in Zoom. I showed it in Zoom with our group the other day. Oh, here it is. Now it shows up. Okay, here we go. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
So see all these energy points? It's phenomenal. I mean, and I think about it, some of it's part of like the chakra, but it's also like organs and so forth. But it's fascinating. And it tells you
part once before somebody was breaking this down. I believe it was on YouTube, and I was just like, what the heck am I looking at? I felt like I was back in school.
Exactly. And it's interesting down here is the type, and like I'm a pure generator. About 30% of the people, 35% of the people are pure generators. But each type is very different, and they can tell a lot of your personality and things. Like here, my channels are perseverance, struggle, and logic. Those are my major channels. So I will persevere. I'll work the hell through something, and I don't mind struggling because I'll use my logic to work through it. And I'm like, that does kind of seem to go with me the way I do it, you know?
With the logic. So how did you find this?
This is on what was that?
AstroSeek?
AstroSeek, yep. And when you do, you go there and it's called your foundation chart or human design chart, and it's for free. And you can get it for free, which is great. And I did that. But Echo is the woman who Julie interviewed, who told us about that. And then she read the charts, and she read my chart while it was live, actually. And I thought it was quite fascinating what she was going through and what she found. So it's a kind of a cool thing to. I'm not, and again, I was amazed at how much she was, how accurate she was, but you put in your time of birth, your date of birth, your location of birth. So I think it goes something to the, to the astrology or something, I guess, the star. I don't know exactly what, but I can tell you, I have like this crazy hair hanging right there. I'm like, what is this? Anyway, so
and once again, where is it? It's under Astro Tools.
No. Let me go to is it AstroSeek?
Yeah, I'm in AstroSeek, but
I'm
where?
making sure that I have the right place.
Excuse me.
Let me pull it up real quick. No, it's not AstroSeek. Nope, this isn't it. I thought this was.
Okay. Because I was like, when did they start doing
this? Yeah, no. The AstroSeek I tried because that one I tried to do a birth chart, and I couldn't get it done in AstroSeek. That's why that was in my head. I did that the other day, and it drove me crazy. Let me see my history here if I can find it. I use so much computer though, I probably can't find it. Here it is.
What did it say at the bottom? Oh, you got it already?
No, that's AstroSeek birth chart. Matrix. Well, you're right. Let me look at the image, because it was on the image, I think.
Yeah, I think it must be at the bottom. And thank you, Miss Kenneth. I love to see you too. I love seeing you flow as well, girl.
Let me expand it out. Oh, genetic matrix. Genetic matrix.
Genetic matrix.
Yeah. Yeah, geneticmatrix.com.
Can you put that in the chat for everybody?
I'm trying to pull it up to make sure that I get it right. Matrix genetic. I wonder if it was dash matrix. No, let me pull my history again here. Genetic. Yeah, GENETIC, genetic matrix.com. So yeah, I'll put it up there. Anyway, and so it's cool to go in and put your information and see what you get.
Yeah.
And I'll post it in the
chat.
In the chat, yep. Back here. Sorry, folks. And then we'll go here and put this here. So this is for the again, the development chart. That's the thing. And I'll eventually do a QR code for it as well. And this is the homepage. I think y'all may be able to see this. Do you see it?
Yes.
And so you go here to free charts, and then you put in, this is a create your foundation chart, and you put in your name and all your information. And then what happens is you have to be the city and town is a bit problematic. So when it starts popping up something specific, click on that and follow that, because if you type it in, it has an issue with it. It's kind of funky that way.
What the city and what the state?
Yeah, when you put city and town, like when I put Baltimore, and then it actually then will give you some options. And then once it gives you some options, then of course now it's not doing it, of course. I love it anyway. But anyway, when you do that, it comes through and you'll find it pops up and it will tell you, oh, that's not city name, is it? Right? No? Yeah. And then, yeah, last time it actually, because I don't have other information here. When you put this in, it'll start popping up the city. It'll populate the city for you. And then when it starts populating the city for you, allow it to populate the city for you.
Gotcha.
Because it'll otherwise have issues. But it's a very cool thing to do and see it. And then you can even there's a few videos out there you can see and review the video, and it'll help you understand what your chart is. Or you can pay them like $49 and they have this 107-page document that tells you how to do it.
Nobody got time to be printing all that stuff out.
Exactly.
But if you want it, that's the option.
Yeah, you can get the chart, and then once you get the chart, you actually type those factors in through Google, and it'll explain to you what it means, which is really cool. So it's a very cool thing to do. And I kind of enjoyed it. But yeah, Julie had that Echo one there, and she's the one who had that. And I just thought it was so cool to experience that.
That's another different type of chat. Is that rain? Yeah, it was rain. I'm like, we heard thundering this morning when we were coming from the gym, and then the alarms was going off, like the storm alarms for the people to get out the pool. And I'm like, our pool is closed. Ain't nobody in the pool. So, but it automatically goes off to let you know. I get your butt about that pool.
Absolutely. But with that said, Miss Shawna, it's good to have you back. Let's show people.
Yes, it's good to be back.
As well.
We haven't been on for
July 3rd. And you know why I know that? Because I had to change the date on the notice when we did the post.
Both of us together.
Yep. Yeah. July 3rd. Yep.
I came on. Oh shoot! When was the last time? It's been a minute. Like
I think it's like 2 weeks ago or something, because I wasn't able to come on.
Right. But still, it's a size.
Yeah.
OMG.
So who you drawn to, Miss Shawna?
Well, let me get down here. Well, we had a question. First question that popped into the chat. First thing. As soon as we came in.
Johnny, are you still here? Let us know you're still here, and we shall read for you, my dear.
Yes. Hey, Miss Angie.
Hey, Angie, nice to see you in. Oh, we had great energy last night. The people came in with amazing energy. It was good. It was good.
Of course.
As you
And
know, it helps when they come in and they're ready to be read. You know, it makes it easy.
yes. And Kay Weezy, Michelle, Katie, Unveil, and Unwind with Jess. Okay, girl, I love that name.
Hey Jess, I saw the show with you and was it Richard? What's his name? Was it Richard? Gosh, I hope I don't get his name wrong. Anyway, it was great. It was a good show you guys did,
It
and
was good.
it was good. He's one of the guys that come to our class from time to time on Tuesday nights, and so he finally stepped out into the public and did it, and it was good. They really worked well together, and that's great.
That's so
Jess
awesome.
Bonnie. Jess actually did the show. Does a show with Bonnie.
Yeah. Okay. That's Jess. Yes. Okay.
Yep, that's Jess. Mm-hmm. Oh, Echo Forest. She's in India currently. That's what Jess was saying. That's the woman I told you about. Echo Forest.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting.
Julie
That was
had
a
an
fascinating
interview.
show.
Did the interview with her? I gotta go back
Yeah,
and watch
Julie
it.
did the interview about a week or two ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was and I it was one of those times where I actually could watch, and it was good. And I found myself watching the entire thing, and I'm like, because I never have time. But on that day, thank goodness, whatever I was doing, it canceled, and I'm like, you know what? I'm sitting here, and I was creating some images, and I was able to listen, and I'm like, and then I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, and then I found myself having to watch. I'm like, oh damn it, I didn't want to watch. I just wanted to listen. You know?
Well, you got the gave her watch hours. So
Exactly. Yes. Johnny is here. So what you got for a Johnny, Miss Shawna?
we have the 6 there we go. I'm like I'm using a different camera today, so I'm like all up in the camera.
But the camera is shining on you today with everything. You know, quaff going on there.
Yes, a lot of vitamin C masks. As I was traveling, you know, when you have been doing that plane stuff and going from one atmosphere to another atmosphere, it's like, hold on, let's make sure this is all together. But this is also my products too. So, anywho. You got the 6 of coins here, which is there. Thank you for focusing. We got the 6 of cups here because the camera was like, wait a minute. The 6 of coins. I love this for you, love, because this is like the part where you are ready to receive. And it's also, ooh, you know what's coming up for you? If you haven't already, start you a gratitude list, and because that amplifies the energy of receiving. So when you do your gratitude, saying what you're grateful for first thing in the morning, or even making your list at the end of the day, or however, it amplifies that energy. It brings that, I would say, it changes the frequency of you ready to receive. And it's like receive the monies, the coins. Okay, the 8 of coins here is telling you to continue to work on your craft, continue to master your craft. Don't allow distractions to throw you off. Just continue to stay focused on studying, understanding, doing it your way, understanding it your way, and even you know, when you're ready to do it at that point to share what you've mastered. Okay, but it's I feel like spirit is continuously telling you to continue to master, continue to put study and research and all of that great stuff. Now you do have the Ace of Coins, which is amazing. um Hey, financial opportunity coming in, a blessing coming in, and it is from spirit because of your hard work. Now you get the opportunity, the door opening for you in a big major way. The 9 of coins. I am loving how you get all the damn coins here. You got the 9 of coins, reaping what you've sown. Your harvest is here. So I feel like it's happening very soon at that. But it's the abundance that comes with it. It's not small, it's huge. It's like you have laid out, you have planted those seeds. Now it is time of the growth. Now it's not just time of the growth, it's time to pick and sell. What is in your garden now. It's now to put that out there. But the Nine of Coins is literally spirit showing you and giving you all that hard work. Don't you fret. It's you're reaping. Okay, you're reaping. You're coming into your harvest. You're going through a rebirth, honey, with this Judgment card. This is literally a blessing coming in for you. This is all greatness. This Eight of Coins. This could be. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't think this could be. I feel like this is you're leaving a situation, leaving where you at to move on to something more bigger. I feel like you're moving. Uh, eventually, you're moving and you're leaving what you don't need. So it's like, okay, I'm taking what I need to take, but this is a new journey for me, but as well as a new environment. And this is something bigger for you. Where you still gonna feel like you're by yourself doing this, but it's the bigger picture of this, and you're being guided to where you're going, if that makes sense. Okay, that's all. That's what I got for you.
Super. Well, it's interesting because as you were talking, I was wondering, what deck is that? I love that deck. What deck is that?
The what?
What deck is that?
Oh, you know what? I was called to it.
I have that deck. I don't
have this deck.
Divine deck. Yeah.
I love this.
I thought it was familiar, but I'm like, wow, I don't know some of those images. I just really I'm like, what is this deck?
Every time, it just goes deeper. And I just feel like, you know what? I'm not going to do too much of the talking today. I will let Divine do it, you know?
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. I don't have that deck even on my list because I'm thinking, nothing resonates there, but I know I know I've seen it. I'm thinking, where have I seen that deck? Oh my gosh.
And I didn't even have to use my clarifiers because this was like literally, like, I just felt like, listen, Spirit's like, you need to hear all of this. It don't need to be clarified. This is straight to the point.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because as you were discussing it, the other thing I was telling you is that I had a Two of Swords, and this Two of Swords came with that King of Cups, and this Two of Swords is telling me that you are the obstacle to your happiness. You're not the benefactor. You're not the generator. You're the obstacle. Why are you holding yourself back? What are you waiting for? The universe, it's interesting because see, look, the internal struggle. It's like you don't have confidence or you don't have faith in yourself or you don't have faith in your choices or decisions. There's something about the way in which you are, again, just the internal struggle that you're having keeps you from the success that's in front of you. And the universe has a Seven of Pentacles, which is going back to the Pentacles that Shawna was talking about. This is the universe wants to deliver. I mean, this is a wish. This is a wish coming through. A Seven of Pentacles is a fulfillment of a wish. So when you look at the Six of Pentacles that Miss Shawna was just talking about, that Six of Pentacles is like, make a wish, to set a factor, set a focus, keep growing and working on something, but make sure you're working towards something. And the universe is going to deliver it. They want to deliver it, but you got to get out of your own way. You got to get out of your own way. Because of the internal struggle that you have in your head or in your soul or whatever, that you kind of block. It's like, it's like you feel maybe that you just don't deserve what you get. And so when you do, when something good comes, you say, why me? Why? Well, as if you have to question why you get something good. Why should you have to question it?
Why not you? Question
exactly.
Why not you?
Yeah, because that King of Cups said you deserve happiness. But you are the master. You see, this is, again, you are the control and master of your happiness, but you make choices based on your internal struggle that do not allow for these wishes and dreams to come through. So you have got to shake off your bad juju, the bad little energies that say, oh, I can't, I'm not worthy, whatever. Get rid of that stuff. Stop that stuff, you know? And you know what is good for that? Selenite is a good thing. When you start having those kind of feelings, you should be ready to pull that selenite out and say, woohoo, yeah, go away. Or sage or something, even some sprays. There's some different sprays that you can use, like different sprays. And it kind of sends that energy away because it can be heavy energy. I totally understand that. I do get it.
Yeah.
But what happens is that energy just feeds what's already there in us. So you've got to do that shift. And that manifesting journal Shawna talked about, the manifesting process, the affirmations that are in my book. My book is about affirmations. Hello. The ultimate power within, the magic of affirmations. This book is written about the energy and the power. So get out of your way, get into understanding and believing that you deserve the good things that come to you, and then
Yes.
start making wise choices based on what you know and not what you fear. Because you see, that's the other part of this here. The wands is that fear. The wands is that,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I have been told so long that I make bad choices, or I've been told so long I can't do something, or I've been told so long that I have my place. And it's like, no, you don't have a place in the world. You make your place in the world. You don't have your limitations. You open up yourself. And so take this information, Ajani, and move forward knowing that you are worthy, that you deserve all that comes to you, that you can be your own worst enemy and you need to not
Mm-hmm.
allow yourself to get in your way. And that judgment, that self doubt, there's an amazing two people sitting right here who did an
Yes.
amazing YouTube and
Podcast.
a podcast on what's it called? Spotify,
Spotify.
um, about self doubt and
Yes.
about how to overcome self doubt, because that really is one of your biggest hurdles that you must
Yes.
overcome. And again, that card is very obvious right there, right there.
Yeah.
And the worst part is it's tied to this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I got the Emperor card. It just fell out when I was shuffling. And this
Mhm.
is letting you, that's a confirmation to the king. You are in control.
Yeah.
You got to step into that. I did pull some messages from the guides real quick for you. Appreciate your talents, forgive yourself,
Mhm.
and express your feelings.
Mhm.
So let spirit know what is going on so you can get a clear direct. You just said, I saw something that you said, I feel like I don't have a clear direction in what to work on. You do. You do. This is going deep. Dawn just told you one. And that's that internal struggle. You holding yourself back from being open to receiving. It's there. Spirit is telling you once you open up, everything that you have been wanting to manifest into reality will happen. Okay? And just continue to meditate, continue to talk to spirit, write things down, get these things out. Now, my journal is literally a digital copy. Okay, so you can order that as well as the power within through audio, right? Yeah, through Amazon.
And this is I'll pop that up in a minute too. But and this is the QR code. But I also
Yeah,
in the chats I also popped in the link so you can click on it too. But you should watch this. You need to learn how to you truly need to learn how to quiet yourself down. Listen to what we
right.
talked about in the conversation about this, because again, it can be the most debilitating thing in the world when we have our own doubts, when we allow our doubts to eat us alive. And when they eat your lunch, and that's what I call it, they eat your lunch. As they eat your lunch, you wind up in this funk, and you wind up in this mode where you're like, I can't, I shouldn't, I whatever, you need to get beyond that. You need to get beyond that, and it's interesting too, because Shauna had the same card and I had this on the bottom of the deck. The energy is there for you, your environment energy, because on the way I read on the bottom of the deck, right, the card on the bottom of the deck is your overall energy of your environment. Your environment wants to
Right.
deliver to you the abundance that you so deserve. So it's just you reminding yourself, hey, I need to get out of my way. I need to embrace love, light, and joy. And I need to
Mm-hmm.
understand that I am worthy and that I have value,
Absolute.
you know? And then what was the other thing that you would, the QR code for
Your
the journal or something? What was it?
the journal in your book.
No, but was it your journal, the
The
manifesting
power
journal?
within, the manifestation journal, and power
Mhm.
within
Mhm.
for the affirmations,
Yeah.
because you can do audio, right?
Mhm.
You have
Yeah.
audio,
Mine's video, not audio, video, audio and audible. And then there's also
audible, right.
Audible, and then there's also the ebook, and then hard copy, soft copy on my
Oh
book.
yeah, so you can do a digital as well. Okay,
Exactly.
So you got the resources here.
Exactly. Yeah, there's so many there's just so much out there for you. You've got this, Johnny.
Yes.
You just have to stop being your impediment. Because again, you're not living your life for somebody else, and you are not. I'm not saying you aren't. I'm saying you shouldn't live your life for somebody else. You shouldn't look for look for validation from everybody and anybody, and instead, you know what you should do. And the most important thing is moving forward. Even if you really aren't certain,
Absolutely.
it's amazing how when we are stopped, it takes more energy to create the momentum to move forward than it does to change direction. So since it takes more energy to move, to get moving, you should be moving all the time. And therefore, even
Absolutely.
if you're going in the wrong direction or you're slightly off course, your internal GPS will say ding, 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 or correct, correct,
Yep.
correct, and you'll correct. And if you're listening to your GPS internally, and usually we do, we because what happens is the universe. Well, I'm not going to tell you this. I'm going to let Ms. Valerie Bertinelli tell you what will happen if you get
Boom.
off course too much and you don't pay attention.
So when I started on this healing journey about 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass, and so I needed to really change the way I was living.
Sound familiar? You don't want to be winding up on your buttocks. You know, you don't want to be on your buttocks.
No matter how much cushion you got, it still hurts.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So, Johnny, listen to your internal voice. Listen to your internal guidance. You know, kind of. I'm sure you've already picked up that as we talk, you're like, that's exactly my thinking. It's just that you needed to hear it because somebody
Yeah.
needed to give you the confirmation that you didn't have the confidence to do yourself. You're good. You got this, Johnny.
You
You got
so
this.
good. You are right there at the victory.
Mhm.
You are in the driver's seat of it.
Mhm.
Okay, of bringing it in. Let's remember that chariot. Remember, you are the emperor. Okay,
Mhm.
remember how you are in control.
Yep.
So
Yep.
take heed now.
You need to. Yeah, what you should do, Johnny, is go to the Google or Safari or whatever you use and pull up one of those wonderful cards or even that Two of Swords and print that Two of Swords and have that Two of Swords somewhere in your room to remind you that you have to move on. You can't be
Yes.
because that Two of Swords is like, I can't make a decision. And it reminds you that when you feel you can't make a decision, you can and should. It reminds you that don't allow yourself to be stuck, you know? Yeah. So there
Absolutely.
you go.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Yes, I'm happy for you. I'm thrilled for you, Johnny. So now go out there and do it. Just get moving.
Just
It
do
doesn't
it.
matter. Just get moving. And then if you have to alter the course, you can. But remember, it takes less momentum to alter a course than to get started on a course. So get started now. Get started
Yeah.
now. I want to welcome in Linda Swan. Welcome in from New Zealand. It's nice
From
to see
New
you in.
Zealand. I saw someone else from France.
Is that
Welcome
right?
in.
Oh, come on in, everybody. We love it.
All
We often have
right.
people from India, but this is nice to see some other people from wherever. Hey, Twitch as
Absolutely
well,
from
the
everywhere.
official Richie. Nice to see you in. It's nice to see Twitch showing up. I love that.
Yes.
And
Twitch,
so we need to give
our old
Richie a
faithful.
message, which is the official Richie. We need to have like him a message, and also Linda from New Zealand. Which one do you want to go first? So we
Yes.
do Linda first.
Yeah, let's do Linda. Ladies
Okay,
first.
Linda, it is you. And did you have any
Linda,
specific?
are you still here? I'm open to a message from Spirit, please. Okay. Well, open to a message.
Richie says, "Nice to see you too." Exactly. Oh,
Yay.
one from South Africa too. We have here.
All
Hey,
right.
Angelica. Nice. We got them from all over the place today. They're popping in. And she's from Twitch as well. Nice to see you. And I love when the Twitch folks come in.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
it's like
me too.
Twitch was my first.
Me
Twitch
too.
took away my flower when it comes to going live because that's the first place I ever went live was Twitch, and I really am still identified very much drawn to Twitch. You know, for that
Yes.
reason. You know,
Yes.
because at one time you had to have a certain number of followers on the other ones, and Twitch they were like, "Cool, just come on in."
Just
You
come
know,
on.
yeah,
Just come on in. Just
yes.
a general. Cool. Okay. We global. Yeah, okay, we are global.
Mr. Worldwide. Just call me
We
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide, Mr. and Mrs. Worldwide.
Sean and I used to joke about that because when I published my book, Power
Yes.
Within, Unleashing Magic of Affirmations. The reason why it's here, by the way, is because I had an interview on a podcast, and so it's close at hand. Otherwise, it's usually not. So it's just funny.
Yeah.
So I'm like, take advantage. But when we did that, at one point, somebody from Germany bought the book, and of course, England bought the book, and Germany, whatever, and Sweden. There's people in Sweden and so forth. But one of the German people actually left a review, and so at that point, it said global reviews, and I'm like, and I told Sean, and she's like, oh, now you're Mr. Worldwide. I'm like, oh, I like that. I'll stick with that, So it's kind of our internal joke on Mr. Worldwide because of the reviews from the book, because the book did sell internationally, which is kind of cool.
Yes, well, you got an international award anyway, right?
Yeah, and it's interesting too because it wasn't translated in those languages, but an English version still sold in those those countries. And that's kind of cool. Yeah. So, what you got, Miss Shawna? As
Some water.
Drink, right?
Some
You're
water.
like, time yourself better here. I'm good.
No,
I'm good.
It's all good. You got the King of Swords here, Miss Linda. I feel like with this King of Swords, this is the energy of matureness, and intellect here. I just feel like you're moving in the way of working smarter, not harder type of energy. I also feel with this 9, because I have some clarifiers as well, but I just want to read out my first row first. This 9 of Wands, with this is saying don't go back, don't go backwards, is the energy I'm getting. Wait, I feel like whatever this King of Swords energy is, it's like you are moving forward, stepping into something new, as far as in how you are thinking, how you are managing things now, and you are literally leaving the toxic things behind. It's like you putting up a protective barrier, or like, this nice old fence, and it's like, okay, this is creepy back here, but I know if I go back here, this is gonna give me a headache, this is gonna be some crap, this is gonna be something that I don't want to be dealing with anymore, so I gotta keep moving on. So with this 9 of Wands, it's also giving perseverance. Keep moving, keep going forward. Okay, you have the Sun energy here. With the Sun, it's telling you, as things progress, as you are leaving this behind, the future is so much better. It's so much positivity, and it's also reminding you to stay optimistic. Okay, of what to do, or the energy that being optimistic as well. But it's like all this positive energy that you are riding on. It's like you're going with this flow now. Okay, abundance is welcoming in. A lot of new things is coming in for you, and it's like now you have the understanding of the key to life, or the key of life, which I just
All right,
noticed,
Stevie
which is,
Wonder.
huh?
All right, Stevie Wonder.
I know, right?
Songs in the key of life. Go ahead. Sorry, I
I know,
couldn't
right?
help it.
You better listen to Stevie Wonder now, Miss Linda. but in the Egyptian's hand is holding the Ankh. So the Ankh is all about the key of life, right? And it's having that everlasting, it's having that understanding what your life, what you want it to be. You want positive, you surround yourself in the positive. Okay, you start thinking positive. That's why I feel like with this King of Swords is you are moving forward in maturing. It's like, okay, now you're about doing. Now you're about, like, I can't wait for nobody else to do this for me. I'm doing it. Okay, you do have the 6 of Coins here. Boy, it's like, okay, as you give and give and give, now it's time for you to receive. Now it's time for others to give back to you. in a great way. I love how it's like, okay, I love visual. Okay. So you see how they open up the basket and this one is giving the coin, but the other ones is like, wait a minute, we want to give you these back because you've been giving us so much. Let's give back to you because you gave your last little coin, your last little dollar, your last little whatever, time, energy, whatever. Now it's time to pour back into you. So I feel like Spirit is doing that. Now you do have the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands is this energy of flexibility and being free. I feel like there's a message that's going to be coming in, or you're going to be receiving a message too that's going to allow you to let go of the wands, let go of the troubles. But I also feel like there's an upgrade here of some sort, of maybe a promotion or something like that, or an upgrade of something. You do have the moon here. Trust your intuition. Okay. This is the unknown. And then I'll also feel the new moon here. Work with this new moon. Cleanse. I said it before. I said it at the beginning of the live. Um, Cleanse your space. Cleanse all of that to welcome in new energy. And write down things that you want to manifest, what you want to bring in along with this new energy. Okay. You do have the Ace of Swords with a breakthrough, literally. What a breakthrough, what ideas, with all this. It's like clarity coming in for you as well. And Spirit is definitely helping you with that. You have the Eight of Cups. It's going to feel lonely, but you're going in this new journey and you're not by yourself. Okay. This is a new, you are embarking on a new, chapter in your life, but this chapter is setting you up for your next book, if that makes your next book of life, which is the key of life. Stevie Wonder, go listen to that song because Don just brought that up. There you
Couldn't help myself. I just can't behave.
I know you could not. That was perfect. And I'm going to end it just like that.
Goodness gracious.
Oh
Okay, let's see. What do I have for? Let's see what I have for Linda. Linda.
No, Star. That's not the same Linda that is always in here with us.
No, that's not
she's
Miss
from New
Linda.
Zealand. No.
You know, it's interesting too with Miss Linda, with Linda, with this Linda Swan. Linda, I feel are you stuck right now? I feel like you're stuck. And again, I'm getting the feeling like, looking at these cards and the energy I'm picking up, it goes back to self-doubt for you as well, to a degree.
Wow,
but it's not the same kind of reading. It's interesting because it's like this it's kind of move on from the past. I feel like you're tethered to the past too much. I don't know if it's in a cycle in your life, or whether something has happened where your life is altered a bit, or whether like the kids have gone off to college or something. I just feel like there's been a transitional period here where something happened that has really gotten you looking back more.
That's why that Nine of Wands came up.
Yeah, and I've got the Nine of Swords.
Oh shucks.
Yeah. So see, she's bound to this kind of this kind of connection to the past, and not letting it go. And then we have the Five here with the Five of Cups. So she's so busy focused on what has transpired that she's not looking at what is coming or what will be, and so
Right.
what I'm getting for here really is you're really you need to move on. You need to really focus on what's in front of you and stop focusing on what's behind you. And this goes back to the thing that I've said over and over. I think you said you're new here, so you haven't heard it before, but I say it over and over again, is that the rear view mirror in your vehicle is very much smaller than your windshield for a specific reason, because you can't change what's in that rear view mirror. It has passed. You've already gone beyond, and so you're seeing where you were. Where the windshield is massive because that's where you're going. You can go left, you can go right, so you can see left, you can see right, you can see in front of you, you can see all these things because that's where you're headed. And since you can alter what's in front of you, that's the large strength. Ignore that little rearview mirror. Stop looking in the past, stop living in the past, and start living for the future. And when you live for the future, you will certainly wind up in the future. That's a given. I guarantee you will wind up in the future.
Yes.
You will not wind up in the past. You can never wind up in the past. You're not, well, that's not true, because that goes by whole other about astral traveling and time travel and whatever. But we ain't doing that. Right now, the conversation is specifically based on the here and now. And so focus on where you're going, and don't worry so much about living in the past. You really need to embrace possibilities and stop embracing what could have been. What could have been will never be. That's done. So focus on possibilities, what can be, what should be, what will be, and not what was. Okay.
Right.
And I'm not saying forget the bad memories and the good memories. No, but I'm saying put them in perspective. And also draw them and pull them out at certain times, but don't have them hanging out all the time, and let it go, let it go, let it go. You know what I mean? I haven't used it in a long time, but really it's that important to just kind of focus on the future, and you're gonna you'll get through this, which is good. And look at when you do another 9, she has these 9s out the wazoo.
Yes.
I'm telling you, Linda, when you're off of here, go to Google and type in angel number 999, because it is significant to you right now. You're getting lots of 9s, which in reality, when you get 9s, because 10 is the closure of a cycle, 9 is that on the precipice of closure. And the question is, when you're getting all these 9s and you're on the precipice of closure, why aren't you closing? It comes back to you. Again, let things go, bring that closure, and then you will see how you will move forward, and you'll be fine. You will be fine.
Absolutely. Your message from the guys is have an attitude of gratitude. Regardless, be grateful that you came out of it. Be grateful that you got the strength to move forward. It's about perseverance. It's not about turn around and stay there. The car has drive.
Exactly.
It needs to go forward. It don't stay in reverse the whole time.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So yeah. So I hope that resonates and give you some clarity. And welcome, by the way. Welcome.
And while you're in, hit that subscribe button and that share button. And Linda, since you're on YouTube, if you are on my YouTube, which is Sonoran Mystic Tarot, again, hit subscribe. I would appreciate it, and share. But also pop over to Miss Shawna's YouTube when you have a chance. And it is, I'm struggling to get, there we go, we got it. It is this one. Pop over there and also hit subscribe there as well. And every time we go live or post something, you will get a notice. The good part is if you subscribe to both, that we don't always do everything together. And so she does content which is specific to Shawna. And so you'll get more content available to you because she does her stuff, I do my stuff, and then we do our stuff. And you'll get more availability, which is kind of nice, And the cool part is Shawna does things with other people and I do things with other people too. So you will slowly build this network of great readers whom you can turn to, which is wonderful. Of course, you've got the best already. So, what can I say?
Boom.
Yes. And I have to include Angie and Bob,
I was
I would pay a dear price if I don't. So let me put that out there.
She's gonna be like, I walked away for 5 minutes.
Exactly. Yes. So I gotta make sure I get them because I'll have to pay a dear price if I don't include them.
Yes, you will.
But, so if you follow me, you'll get dinged when we go live or post something with those other readers as well.
Yes. You had to clear that one up very,
I
very
was
quickly.
like, oops, as soon as I said it, I'm like, I'm going to pay. Lord have mercy.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, then. Now back to Richie. Richie, are you still here?
Richie, are you still
Rich.
here? Richie Rich. You remember that show?
I
That movie?
do.
What
Yes.
was it? McCullough, whatever his name from
Well, Cully McLaughlin.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
Richie Rich.
Yeah. And it was a cartoon before that because I used to watch the cartoon
The
when I was younger.
cartoon,
I
yeah.
liked that cartoon.
I did. I loved it all because I was like, oh, I want all of that as a kid.
Exactly.
I want all of that.
It's cartoons and the old TV shows made it look like life was so easy and wealth was just around the corner. It's like, really?
Yes.
Damn, I have still not found that corner.
Me neither. And I'm still 41 years in trying to get around that corner.
Oh, you're old. I'm only 29.
I know. My grandma just turned 38, so yeah.
So you understand exactly. Exactly. My mother used to joke that she's on the 60th or the 50th anniversary of her 29th birthday.
Yes.
So she's like, "What birthday is it? 29 for the 50th year."
They asked her at the restaurant, said, "Are you old enough to drink, ma'am?" I said, "No, she's not old enough to drink." You need to check her ID.
Exactly. I do from time to time. There are places I go to that do that, but they don't do it. They know they have to they feel they have to because they're management. But
yes.
It's like, dude, look at. Does this tell you I'm not 21?
Hey,
what about this tells you?
These kids now, they be great. They be bigger than you, taller than you, and you're like, how old are you? 13? What?
Last night when we were live, Angie was picking up this football player, and she's like, "Are you a football player?" And the guy's like, "No, but I used to play football, but my son plays football." And she's like, "Okay, so it's him." And she said, "Well, I see him being successful. He's still in school." And she said, "I see he's a big guy." And he said, "Yeah, he's 12 years old, 270 pounds, 6'3". I'm like, sign this boy up. Somebody get the NFL
Sign
over
him right now.
immediately. 12
Right
years
now.
old, 6 foot something, and 270. Sign him up. Somebody better run over there. This is the Perry the refrigerator. Remember Refrigerator Perry?
Yes.
This is the next Chicago Bears Perry the refrigerator. It's just like, oh my Lord. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, dude, get him a contract. And I told the guy person I'm reading for, I said, don't forget to tell him when he gets successful. Remember,
who told you?
Remember, come back to us. Make sure that we get included in that cash payment. In that contract, he has to get 1 tarot reading a month. In his contract.
And let the team pay for it.
Exactly. So this is for you,
Richie.
Richie, do you have a specific question, or you just want a general reading?
Well, I already pulled a card, so.
Oh, then go for it, Miss Shawna. You just did that.
I was ready because you weren't gonna catch me off guard again. So
I was a Nike commercial just then too. Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Still with that football theme. Get it? That sport theme. Yeah.
See, sponsorships. We even add in sponsorships.
Exactly. Nike. We're calling Nike.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Exactly.
Verizon. You need to talk to your people.
Exactly.
So you have the 4 of Wands here. That's literally right beside the 2 of Coins.
What?
Right. Okay, listen. Usually we don't do no love reading, but right here is like a decision of is it pressure of a wedding of some sort? Like, oh my gosh, or is it something that has come? First off, let's just get the tea. If you are in a relationship, this is what that is maybe coming up here soon. Because usually that doesn't happen first thing. We can be later on in the reading, but this is like first thing. It's like you're juggling. I feel like you're juggling the finance. Like, do we got the coins for this wedding, or do we, I don't know. It's like a whole celebration. with the juggle of we got priority or we got this, but our priorities is gonna suffer if we gonna take care of this. You get what I mean? And I don't even know if that's like what's going on with you, but what I'm saying is this is what it is, and that's what I'm feeling. But here's right beside it, the Hangman. Mm, let it go. Let go of the struggles. Let go of you just need to release and surrender this of whatever this struggle may be. I'm overcoming fear in a minute. Oh, it's been perfectly and amazing. Which is different and how see and it has taken a toll on now. So this is a good situation. I took from that.
Oh
Like
yeah,
what you are in right now.
yeah.
Right. So this is that.
And they're carrying the baggage from, which is what you were talking about. They're carrying the baggage,
Right.
and they're bringing it into the relationship, which does not deserve that baggage.
Right. And this is why this is telling you of let it go. Surrender your needs. Surrender what it is that is coming up. That trauma, that fear of event, release that. Because apparently she ain't going nowhere. Hence why this is the first card. Because this is that marriage card. That's like happening. Regardless. So prepare yourself for that as well. Now you have the Knight of Thorns. Yes, precious. Self-sabotage. Absolutely. This is exactly what you need to be listening to. Listen to that podcast. I'm telling you.
Because this sounds exactly like the situation. And the
Absolutely.
good part is you already acknowledge that you have something going on.
Right. Right.
Watch this podcast. It really can be beneficial for you. I promise you.
Right. It will bring more clarity, but you will have an understanding of, all right, bam, I know what I need to do and how to do it. We break down in the podcast of how to work with self-sabotage and to deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay. You do have the Knight of Coins. Listen, this is not going to be something that's going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. Just have patience. But the great thing about it, the grass is going to be a whole lot greener on the other side, and you might have got to mow it. That's how green and great it will be. Okay. You have Three of Swords. This is part of that self-sabotaging. And this is a perfect picture of the self-sabotage with the Three of Swords because this is self-inflicted. Okay. There's nobody else putting them swords in. This is this person putting it in the picture. This is this person putting in the Three of Swords. I mean, putting the sword and doing the cutting and all of that. You got to let this go. You can't keep beating yourself up. You can't be looking black and blue later and emotionally drained from your own self. This is you coming out of the victim mentality type of energy. And this is all what you put in. Look at it. I ain't even look yet. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. You have put yourself in this prison, in this mindset of staying, little, and you're not little. You're not. You can come out of it. Actually, you will come out of it. I hope you come out of it. But you can come out of it because you just put yourself there. You have the Page of Coins here. There's new energy that's coming in. After you realize that these swords is nothing but just in the way and you can walk around it and you can take the shackles off, or it's not even tied up all the way. You can take the blindfold, you can see. You realize, oh, okay, wait. That's the sun. Oh, wait. That's vitamin D. Oh, wait. I can breathe. I don't have to be in this space. Mentally, I put myself in this space because of the fear of all of this. But listen, this is new energy. This is renewed energy that's coming in for you. And guess what? You got the Ten of Wands, which is a great card to have because the struggle is over. It's coming to a close. Okay. The new version of you is risen. Now you are ready for this newness your life because you have let it go. But you can't be wearing yourself to sleep with this Nine of Swords. You can't. You're not getting your rest. You're too busy thinking of what you should be doing and what you're not doing, or what it's too much. It's got me confused. I'm done. Okay. I want to throw in the towel and be like, let me step out of it, because this is the energy I'm feeling. It's like it's a lot, but at the same time, you can overcome this. You can overcome all of this with the right amount of guidance, and that will help you. And but at the end of the day, you are the one that help yourself. 100%. You have the four of swords. After you let all of this go, it's time for you to go to a retreat. Okay? It's time for you to go to a spa. It's time for you to get back into yourself. Just rejuvenate. That's
Mhm.
all. Because this is like crazy energy, and this is all head. I feel like this is all in the head. Because I don't feel like this is yeah, this is all head, child. It's all in your head. There's happiness here.
Mhm.
There is joy, there's celebration here, right here at the beginning, letting you know, if you let all of this go, if you quit trying to juggle and trying to figure it out and have a clear understanding of, like, bam, you already know what it is. Now, how do I deal with this? What do I do? And don't be afraid to talk to her about it, and I'm like, this is what's coming up. This is the communication. This is the new energy. This is what will help you heal. This is what will help you get through it. This is what helps you get out of your head, honey. Because, child, I see if you got headaches every day, damn it, I feel it. Because this is just too much overthinking. You really should check out our podcasts, because we break down so many of these little problems: self
Mhm.
sabotage, self doubt, overthinking, so many of them. Just listen to them. They're 20 to 30 minutes long,
Mhm.
you know, and we break it down. We address the issue, and we break down how to deal with what to do. It's not a quick fix. It's like, if you got the time to put in to yourself and to address each issue, the healing becomes quicker, because you are letting things go, you shedding it. You can find it on Spotify.
Absolutely.
Conversations for the Conscious Mind.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, yeah, I said, yeah, Miss Shauna, I mean, yeah, Miss Shauna, Angie reminded us, I love it. She says, hello, team, I'm back, trying to make me work at work.
Oh Lord,
We're going to talk to our employer. They just
we
have
got
to
to.
understand
We
that,
need to
how
call them.
dare they do that? It's like, especially on Thursday mornings. It's
Not
like, no,
around this time.
exactly. Exactly.
No.
Yes, Angie, we're going to call your employer. We're going to, we'll send you
Yes.
a note. We'll send you a letter to give to your employer.
Boom. We give them the HR.
Exactly. Can you please excuse Miss Angie from any work during these hours so she can pay
Yes.
attention?
Yes. Absolutely. So I
Uh,
hope that give me some clarity on my side. What you have done.
to find the podcast, you can go to Spotify and type in Conversations for the Conscious Mind, or
Mm-hmm.
you can also go to YouTube and, like one of the ones we talked about here, self sabotage. This one here, that's the link right there. That's the QR code. And if you on your phone or something and you can't use the QR code in that way, I am right now popping into the chat the link for that same. That's the link for the for self sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, let me see what I get. Additionally, again, when you hear when you said, but how I've spoken to my mom recently, I'm worried about the impact of my words due to my health. I don't mean to kick somebody when they're down, but I don't care how good or bad your health is. If you're speaking to people that and you're allowing yourself to speak to people a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
as soon as it starts coming out, you should cut it off right there and say, you know what? I hear myself and I don't like it. And
Mm-hmm.
so when that happens, and when you did that, the reality is that the good thing is you figured it out afterwards, but you should get to a point where as soon as it start even thinking it, you're like, I can't do that. And so sometimes it's suppressing thought, but it's not suppressing. It's thinking before you speak. We have two ears and one mouth. Sometimes we need to hear more and listen and speak less, in that sense. So keep that in mind, is that when you start to even say something, think about what you're getting ready to say before you say it. No matter how your health is impacting you, no matter how heated you are, just say, you know what? Yeah, I just heard that in my own head and it didn't sound so good. I don't think I want to say that, because some things you can't take back. Some things, once they're said, they're said. And
I also want to just piggyback off of what you just said.
mhm.
If you got to get it out, just write it down.
Yep.
And you know what I mean? Because that's something that you can tear it up when you're done.
Or burn it.
You know,
Burn it. Send it back to
record it. That's a lot of time, child. Listen, I be venting. I go in my closet. I record because I can't write as fast as what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
And say it that way. And then listen, I got it out of my system. You know, so.
Yep. And yep. So let me see what else I get for you there. But yeah, the most important thing is make sure that you process it before you say it. And then if you hear it in your head, you're saying, yeah, I don't want to say that, or find a way to say it, but in a different way. You can sometimes you can still deliver the message, but by choosing certain words over others, the message comes out very differently. It comes out more caring. It comes out more. And it's kind of like with self boundaries. We did a show on self boundaries, a podcast on self boundaries, and it's interesting because self boundaries, again, it was that conversation. Have the conversation in advance about where we're going to stop, where we're not going beyond this, and therefore when you have to have eventually a conversation because somebody crossed the boundary, it's not conflicting. You're just saying, hey, we both agreed that this was where the boundary was, and that one is on the other side of that boundary. So we need to make sure we don't do that, which is great. And so it avoids conflict. It's amazing. So again, it's sometimes it's not just communication. It's how you communicate, which can be so much more beneficial than you may ever imagine. But let me get to the cards here and see what's going on. Hey, Miss Pamela, nice to see you in.
Pamela.
Ooh, cards are flying out for you.
But everything's going to be good.
Yes.
Richie. Yes, everything is going to be good because there's willpower that comes in this.
It's just going to take some work. There's the Ace of Rods. So just continue the work, but do things a little bit. And when you have the Ace, it's telling you so it's not new work, but it's maybe a new way of approaching it, which again is you approaching your own self differently and approaching the relationship differently and seeing it as an independent thing and not attached to the previous relationships, letting go of those in the past that have hurt you and letting go of the things that confound you and so forth. And then the Wheel of Fortune, take that. What do you have to take the Wheel of Fortune? Spin that wheel, enjoy the benefit of it. So this is, and look at in this specific situation, it's a couple too, which is nice.
Absolutely.
And so let go. See here, letting go of what has happened. Let go of the jettison, the stuff that is not serving you well, which I'm loving, and then here's a Page of Swords. A Page of Swords is as you change yourself, you'll get confirmation that the change is beneficial to you, because the Page of Swords is about change. It's about thinking, processing logically and reasonably, and not through emotion. And remember, you talked about how you emotional. This is saying, hey, let's do it through reason, through logic, through. So whenever you respond to something, respond from a place of knowledge, a place of confirmational objective standards instead of subjective, and therefore you can avoid conflict that way. And I like this too. The only card I have in reverse. I don't have any cards in reverse of this reading, but this one I do. Yeah. So this is good because
that's a great thing.
Yeah, this would have been bad, but this is saying no. This is good. So do these things, and you will find yourself very well served.
Yes.
Okay? I'm glad we chose a Twitch person. Man, that was good. That was a great read. Thank you, Richie, for bringing that energy, by the way, because again, folks, it's your energy when you open up. Yeah, when you guys open up your energy to us and allow us in to read that, it really makes for great readings. And so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Richie. Thank you
Well,
very, very
we
much.
thank you for being vulnerable too, because you didn't have to share all your information, but to
Exactly.
have a deeper understanding of what we
Mhm.
were already seeing. But we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Mhm.
And thank you for thank you for stopping in as well. But
Yeah,
you got this. You got this, Richie. I'm telling you, you got this. And your boo thing is rocking with you.
yep,
You know.
yep, absolutely. Who is next, Miss Shawna?
Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that one's so deep right there. Ooh, you know what? Let's read Kelly Dix.
Yes, Miss Kelly Dix, absolutely. Kelly, would you like a general or a specific? And it's unusual. Kelly doesn't ask for a reading. This is
You
good.
know,
I feel
Kelly don't
honored
ever
actually because
ask for a
usually Kelly's reading for
reading.
everybody else, and I love it. I feel honored. Like, yeah,
Yes.
let me sit up
She
straighter
just
and
I know, I felt like
I
I
got a
needed to
button a
sit
collar
up.
here. Like, okay, I'm like, okay, Miss Kelly, I'm ready now. Look at my shoulders back
Right? I know I
here.
had to sit up for Kelly.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, you're so
General.
welcome,
She
Richie.
said general.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like, hold on, she don't ever. She just gave I saw she told Kay Weezy something in
I
the
saw
chat.
that
I'm
too.
like, okay.
Yep.
I'm like, hold on, let me fix my hair. Do I need to put some lip gloss on?
I do the hair flip, check my nails.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, how you doing? How you
Feeling
doing?
good as hell. Oh yes, we gotta put the red carpet out for Kelly because this
Yeah.
don't ever happen, honey. What you got for her?
I feel a lot of stress in my head, my neck. Kelly, are you under a lot of tension? Because I'm feeling it's interesting because I'm not empathic, and yet I always say that, and then I get some empathic signals. But that's just because it's sometimes the energy comes in strong, and so it's a good connection. But I'm feeling like you're under some stress right now. I feel like some of the stress is self-induced. Are you taking on other people's dramas and things? Are you taking on other people's things and you're worried for them? Because I'm getting some stress around my neck and my shoulders on in that regard. And the only kind of big message in that regard is do, be cautious with the energy you exude for other people because certain things you can what do you call it? You can certain things you have some benefit or some control over or some impact on, but other things you don't. And so make sure that you're navigating yourself in a healthy space and that you're making sure that there's time for you. Is there kids or grandkids that are coming back into the picture? Did somebody move back into the house? Or is there something like that? Because I'm getting this rebound. I'm getting this feeling like a rebound. So like it's like somebody had left and came back. Or is there a problem that left and came back? Because again, I'm feeling a rebound situation. I'm feeling like again they come back.
Mm.
Um, and yes, having over a 3-day migraine. Yeah. No, I felt it. It's like, my gosh, yes. Large family gathering 5 days ago. Goodness. Yeah. I
That's
just,
a
I
lot of
just feel
energy.
like, yeah, I feel like something's again, either someone's coming back or has recently come back to the house, or that there is a problem that you were having with someone, and again, it seemed to rebound. Was there some family drama at the family gathering that maybe stoked up old issues? Because again, I'm getting this rebound situation. It's like, damn, didn't we already deal with that? Isn't that already done? No, it's not done. Somebody else had to just bring it back. People had to show their butts. It's like, oh my god, I can't help everybody. I gotta show my butt. It's like one of those things. When we say
That's
that,
where
we show your ass.
that's where that migraine came in.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, don't carry that energy. Don't whatever that energy is, just don't carry it. Don't allow it to to continue to seep in. It's just not. Yeah, it's not good.
That's what I had got when you said the neck.
Yeah.
I felt pressure all right up in here, right where the
Mm,
temples are.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
So Kelly, again, is there, and if it hasn't happened yet, then I think it's coming. But is there some person or something that again was settled and has to come back? Because and again, I'm getting a feeling like you might have some people move in with you soon. I don't know if you want to hear that or not, but I really do. I keep thinking it may be not an issue so much. Problem came back, and I told him to fly to No Drama at Reunion. Yeah, okay. Problem came back, and I told him to fly. Okay, yeah, but that's good. You handled it then. Yeah, because I got that feeling of coming back around.
Back on in,
Kelly's on
honey.
top of it already. Fantastic. That's fantastic news. That's
Yes.
good. Yeah. So
Yes. She ain't playing.
exactly. This pressure will pass. The one thing to do, Kelly, is most importantly, I think yeah, I don't have any secret remedy for on how to do that. Who actually would be great about that would be Julie.
Oh
Julie
yeah, I
probably
was
would
just
have.
thinking Julie. Yeah.
Yeah, because she has all these magical, very healthy remedies that come. Her and Claudine, they do this show.
I was thinking of the mushroom lady.
Exactly. Yep. So I wish. While Shawna reads for you, I'm gonna text Miss Julie and ask her. So Shawna, go ahead and pick up the reading, and then I'm gonna text Miss
Okay.
Julie and ask her for what Kelly might use to help with that.
Okay. Well, Kelly, you do have the 9 of coins here. That's right beside the 10 of wands. I feel like there is literally a harvest coming in for you. Like you are, once again reaping what you sow. But this is also going to take care of. Oh, Julie's on here right now.
Oh, she is. Hey,
Yeah.
Julie, we were just talking about you. We were asking. I was getting ready to text you. Right there, see, Julie. I was getting ready to text you and ask you, Miss Kelly has been having some migraines and it seems like maybe some stress, but I don't know. I can't say it's that for sure. But again, she's having migraines over the last few days. Can you offer her some advice on what she can do to help to reduce and maybe even relieve the migraine? Again, I was thinking about as soon as we were talking, like you and Claudine came right to mind. So while Shawna continues to read, Julie, can you maybe think of something and then share it in the chat with Kelly?
Yes, for Kelly Dix. So with this 10 of wands here, I feel like definitely something's coming to a close. I mean, like a big close. Where is that struggle? Where is that? I feel like the burden or something heavy on you. And I'm feeling like it's this migraine, it's the bull crap, it's the, so-called drama that you have already taken care of. But here's a clearer picture that they have received that say, fly away, fly to the where you to the F mountain.
Mhm.
Okay, but this is telling you to continue to this what came up, continue to protect your peace. Okay, but continue to block what doesn't doesn't serve you, that doesn't do anything for you, that tries to throw you off. Continue to keep them at bay or keep the situations at bay. You do have the King of Coins here right beside the Two of Coins. So I feel like this is long term wise, as slowly but surely you are building uh your financial department. Okay, I also feel like you staying disciplined. I think that is the biggest thing that I'm getting out of the King of Coins, is staying disciplined, even though situations are going to come up where you're juggling two feeling like you got so much going on. But I feel like you just staying focused on your end game here. Is Everything else will balance out in a perfect way. You do have the Ace of Wands here. I feel like there's an opportunity that's going to arise of you showing your creativity of some sort. Let's get a clarifier for that one real quick, because I just feel like for your gifts, I think there's something that's going to be coming in definitely big time for you. Five of Swords. Um, Five of Swords of that clarifier. I feel with that Five of Swords is definitely an opportunity coming in where you are definitely letting the toxic go. Like you are the one that's holding the swords, but it's like there's change happening. The toxicness is over and done with, and like you're in a better space altogether. Altogether. I gotta pull a healing card for you just because it fits so perfectly right now. Yeah, I feel like there's peace. That's what I'm getting. It's straight peace. Ooh, your support um from your spirit team, from your ancestors, from your whole spirit team, your spirit guys, like they supporting you 100%. And self-acceptance. Okay, self-acceptance come in of, you know, a lot of times we say to ourselves, am I good enough for this? Am I what, as far as in, do I like what I'm seeing? Am I Stop questioning. Okay. Stop questioning it. Stop questioning it. You have the support. It's just you start to come in like, no, I love what I see. Because I am that one. Okay. Okay. So that's what I have for you, my love.
Julie says here that she says every time she stops to text, the audio goes out and she can't hear what's being said. So she every time I stop, and she said it like twice here, I'm pulling over. So I think she's trying to work on Miss Kelly to give you some advice.
Oh, put it
So
in whenever you get a chance,
yeah, she
Julie.
hasn't forgotten you, I promise you. So she's working on that.
Something in mind for my. Okay, good, good. I love the confirmations when we are spot on, honey. When we spot
Absolutely.
on, we can't shake it off. But also, when it said when with the healing, when wanted to make this clear, when it says support, go to sit with your team, sit with them. Okay, meditate with them because they like, oh, wait a minute. I can find a better way of doing this. And
Mhm.
then when you give them tasks to do for you, they love it. Your angels, your spirit team loves it in a big way. They're like, oh yes, we finally get to work. Not just this type where we finally get to work in a great way. So
And it's interesting too because Kelly, do you grind your teeth? Because I'm feeling like the tooth problem. Are you grinding it so much you're causing a tooth issue? Because I'm feeling like I'm getting dentist issue too, but that's not tied to this, by the way. It's not tied to the neck. I just feel like there's a dental issue or something coming up. If you start feeling it's weak or something, be careful with that. And the question again, you feel like you're just grinding your teeth. Maybe that's the stress. I'm not sure. That could be that. But I do feel like a tooth problem, and maybe it's caused by grinding the teeth. I don't know. But
what is that?
obviously,
TMJ that can
TMJ when you have the
cause.
mouth the joint thing. Yep, exactly.
So maybe if you grind your teeth at night and you don't know it, then
Oh my gosh, how
good.
wonderful is that? Her backyard is a forest.
Oh, that's some enchantment right there.
Exactly. You got tranquility at your doorstep, right? That's
Yes. Kelly, are you nauseous from your migraine? Julie wants to know.
inquiring minds want to know.
Yes.
And while Julie responds, I'm going to remind folks, please hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow button.
She says she does ground her teeth and she lost one of her feelings.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You need to get a mouth guard, girl.
Exactly.
Damn, you was grinding.
Yes. Yes. I have a friend who has broken 5 teeth over the last month.
Oh my God.
We have a friend, you know who I'm talking about. I just spent
Yeah.
the weekend. Yeah. And now and the worst part is the teeth were so broken that they had to go to implants because even veneers wouldn't work because
Oh
the
my
destruction.
gosh.
Yeah. And then in the implants, the dentist gave them a temporary thing to make it cover, so
Mhm.
broke it the first day because of the grinding of the teeth and because of that. So it's interesting how
Gotta
strong
wear
that
the
power
mouth
works.
guard. Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I was feeling that for Kelly too, which and of course the confirmation. I love the fact that Kelly's energy, she really puts out great, and she puts the energy
Yes.
out so you can really tap into it. She doesn't throw up the brick walls, which is wonderful. That's
Right.
that's nice.
It's so I feel like it's so easy to read for her because she's just so open to that, to the
Mhm.
energy, like you said.
Yeah, Julie, she's saying that she's just feeling kind of hungover today.
I was thinking about getting. Yeah, you better get a mouth guard.
Yeah,
Go get
yeah,
one ASAP.
yeah,
Or
because
your it's gonna be cheaper than the dentist. I'm telling you, it's gonna be
it will.
way cheaper than the dentist.
Exactly. And
You better listen to your intuition.
I've got Invisaligns, and they've been straightening my teeth because my teeth started moving so much recently that they
Uh-huh.
were like pushing, and then I was biting my jaw,
Oh
and
wow.
and then the other one was, and I was like, so I got the Invisaligns, and they've been moving things. But the one good thing is when they get done with the Invisaligns, they'll give me a guard to help keep things in place.
Mm-hmm.
Because my
A
dentist told
permanent
me the same
retainer.
thing.
Well, you getting a
Yep.
retainer or a permanent retainer?
It'll be a night guard.
Oh, a night guard. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so I'll wear it every night, and also it kind of retains the shape of the teeth, so it doesn't move.
Hmm.
So it serves two purposes. But the good part is it'll be a buffer to my gnashing of my teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there
I
you go.
got you.
Well, Miss Shawn, I think we're about done. And Kelly, the good thing is, as Julie can continue, and we'll hopefully continue sending more information even
Stuff
when
to
we're off,
you.
because even once we're done, this still stays in the ether. So she'll go ahead and probably send you more information, and so keep watching for that as it pops up. Okay? Yeah, the
Oh,
government
we're
pays for
lucky.
that.
The government pays for. Don't be putting it in our face. Man. Ugh.
You Canadians! I love that fact. I love that's amazing.
What is if you
Yeah.
wacky yakkies or something,
Yeah,
whatever.
and the best part is, you guys. She said my suggestion for migraines is multiple mushroom blends. I pop it up here. Multiple mushroom blend tea with cinnamon. If you like cinnamon, if not, then ginger. Oh, I love ginger. I love
Oh,
the
I
ginger
love
part.
ginger.
Yeah, so
I
I eat the
like both
ginger
of
candy
them.
all the time. Yeah.
They should make a cinnamon ginger candy.
Maybe there's a business there.
I will be eating
Mm.
it my damn self. I'll be like, oh, damn it. Didn't make no bags.
Yeah, and those two things bring up, so they both benefit their bodies so much. So think about the power
Yes.
together, what that could do, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes. But with that said, folks, we are out of here. Thank you, Ms. Shawna, for joining us today, and thank you all for joining us today. It was great to have everybody back. I'm loving that very, very much.
Yes.
And
Good energy today.
absolutely. And the one thing we did not do, Ms. Shauna, is the birthday wishes to everybody. If your birthday was last
No.
week, this week, next week, or we just missed it anyway, no
Happy
matter what, this is for you.
birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. We haven't played that in a
Happy
long
birthday.
time, actually.
I know. It's a lot of stuff we ain't done in a long time.
I know. Oh my goodness. Well, with
We
that,
got it. It's not the catch up. It's that, okay, let's get back into the
exactly.
groove.
Exactly. Again, thanks everybody for popping in. We appreciate
Yes.
it very much. Until next week, we will be back next week, same bat time, approximately same bat channel
We
and time.
trying. Yes, the time.
Exactly. Until then, and tomorrow, Scott and Julie was just texting to um, um, Miss Kelly.
Kelly.
Julie was just texting Kelly about the treatment. Julie also has Love Riot Warriors, and she and Scott Underwood will be back tomorrow on live doing readings and also channeling.
For
They
free.
channel for
For
free.
free.
Exactly. The big free 99. Free
Free
99.
99.
And where is Julie's thing? I have it here somewhere. Where's Julie's? Oh, there it is. There we go. So if you follow, subscribe to Julie's channel, you'll see when she goes live. On Tuesday morning, she goes live with Miss Claudine, and together they do spirit messages and healing and things about natural things, and naturopathy, I guess is what you would call that. And then on Wednesdays, she interviews folks. On Wednesday morning, she interviews folks, and then on Fridays, she works with Scott Underwood. So you get a lot of crossover action with her as well. So
Yes.
make sure you follow Miss Julie and give her some love and show her appreciation. Saturday, Miss Susan will be back on, and she will be doing readings. And she has a very different style of her process. You'll love her. She's very warm and engaging in that sense. So please check out those folks. And then Wednesday night, I'm back on with Miss Angie at A5 Says. And we do the readings on Wednesday nights before the warm up for Thursday mornings back here with Miss Shawna. So there you go. That's the whole in review. Oh, and Bonnie is on Friday nights. From almost forgot. I would have paid dearly on that one if I forgot that. Miss Bonnie would have, ate my lunch there. Your love goddess. This is Miss Bonnie's, and she does love readings. If you wanted love readings, this is the love reading woman. She's
the goddess
of love readings,
yes.
And she comes on Friday evenings around 5 or 6. I think it was 6, but they're moving it to 5. And you'll love on that day specifically because Sarah Lyle comes on with her, and Sarah does soul drawings, and so she draws what she feels is getting information wise from your spirit guides, from people. Her amazing drawings, you'll love them. And so that's on Sundays. She as in Miss Bonnie come back with Jess, and I think they come on around 11 or 12.
11.
So if you follow Your Love Goddess, if you subscribe to her channel, you will actually get notices when she goes live. So again, folks, if you follow this group of folks, you will have more readings than you would ever need and more information and have to pay nothing for it. Save yourself money, time, and frustration. And guess what? These folks are good. We in our group, we put together an amazing group of folks who know what they're doing. So you don't have to worry about there's somebody who's just out of the blue doing crap. These folks are very good at what they do. Otherwise, they wouldn't be affiliated with us because we really have put together a great team.
We don't play that mess.
And if any of these folks come asking you for money, then you know it's not any of these folks because our group also does not ask for money. We do private readings where if you want a private reading from us, we will ask you, that's you pay for. Then we tell you up front. But we don't solicit the business. If you get solicited for business, it's not one of us. It's not truly one of us, I guarantee it. So again, we appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Ms. Shawna, anything amazing for the weekend you got planned?
Oh, I don't know. Saturday is this community thing that they doing in Naples. I want to see if Kenny wants to go, but it's like a fitness thing. They doing, I think, a group workout and a cold plunge, some yoga, and drinks. So I'm like, and it's only $10. So I'm like, you want to go on Saturday?
Yeah.
Might be something fun to do. If not, we're going to be at the beach.
Yeah, it was interesting. I saw something yesterday. Somebody sent me something and they said, you go to Naples. And I said, yeah, we used to go to Naples because our son was living there. And they're like, look at this. And they were walking along Fifth Avenue and they were taking pictures in the restaurants and there was nobody in these restaurants.
Oh, no. Fifth Avenue then went down.
Yeah. And that's what they said. They said, what happened to Fifth Avenue? There was nobody.
Because the tourism has went down because more people are going to Sarasota, Tampa. They're just not, and it's super expensive. The food is not, so the food is not that great for that amount. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it just is what it is with Fifth.
Yeah.
I mean, Fifth has went down completely. It was on the news.
Is that
right?
right?
It has been on the news. Like the tourism has went down.
Yeah.
Sarasota has more things downtown. You park the car You park for $1.50,
Mhm.
right? And what, 5 hours, 6 hours?
Mhm.
They have the farmers market on Saturday. It's a huge thing. They block it off, and you're walking, but every place is open. The
Mhm.
shops, the boutiques, all of that. Then you go around. You walk into the theater. You can see a show. You can see or a play or whatever. It's just so much
Yeah.
diversity in Sarasota. And if you look at it, Naples from Cape Coral is what, maybe 45 minutes
Mhm.
drive on the highway to
Mhm.
Sarasota. An hour and maybe 15 minutes at the
Mhm.
most.
Mhm.
And if you don't want Sarasota, you go Siesta Key. I mean,
Mhm.
it's right there, right
Mhm.
beside each other.
You talked
So
about Siesta Key before, I remember, and you liked it very
yeah, yeah, Siesta Key
much.
is actually one of the top 10 beaches in the world,
Wow,
of
nice.
of of how beautiful it is, how clear the water is. The
Right.
temperature of the water doesn't change. It's really, really nice.
Yeah.
But it gets busy out there,
Yeah.
of course, because everybody, that's where they come in to tour. I mean, the tourism is there. So I was like, well, we really don't do Naples like that anymore. We
Yeah.
used to, but if we do Naples, we go to Third. So
Mhm.
Third is the
Oh,
historic.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's and Fifth is the new part. It's like you got Old Vegas, New Vegas.
Right.
And Old Vegas still got that,
Mm.
certain touch when it's more
Yeah.
local.
And I remember what happened is with also Fifth, didn't they just recently the one company, the family-owned company sold off properties,
Yes, they
took the
so
statues from out front,
yes.
and which everybody's like, "Where's the statues? Why'd they go away?" And the family's like, "We sold the properties and we took our statues."
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. So it's a lot of so it's I feel like it's more of Miami type of restaurants coming in, but
Yeah.
they not getting that type of foot traffic like they
Mhm.
wanted to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm cool with it anyway because I get to save my coins for the nice places. But
Exactly.
Third has nice places. The
Yeah.
only craziest place that we don't go to like that is Tama Bahama. But I
Mhm.
think because that was the original one, um, on Third, and it's always packed.
Yeah.
It's always packed. And to me, I'm just like, Tama Bahamas, whatever. It's
Yeah.
overpriced to
Yeah.
me, like for the simple things.
Yeah.
But for the other restaurants and the nice boutiques, Third is where it's at. And then you got, they just opened up so this is probably another reason too. So Mikado, you remember when we went to for Rocco's Tacos? That place that sucked in Naples. It was in a shopping center
Mm.
where we met up at.
Oh, where we went
We
with
was
DJ?
doing the guacamole and they didn't have jalapenos.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. In that, but
Okay.
yes, that area, yes.
Right. So that
Yeah,
area
A Mexican restaurant with no
don't
jalapenos.
have no damn jalapenos. That don't make no sense. So,
No, no.
but that whole area has more places in it now.
Yeah,
And like nicer bars where DJs can come.
yeah.
Um Nicer restaurants that don't hit you
Mhm.
in the head. When brunch, so on Saturdays and Sundays, they do a crazy brunch
Fine.
thing at each restaurant. You pay one price and you get unlimited drinks and
Oh, nice.
all of this stuff. I mean, and then you get this great menu. So
And parking, because
parking,
parking downtown is a nightmare, but yet that place we went to, parking was ample.
yeah,
And parking
yeah,
really is a problem. I mean, people think sometimes, "Oh, it's just parking." No, I can tell you, when
no,
you have to walk 10 or 20 miles to get to where you're going to
yeah,
because you couldn't park close, no, it's a problem. Or when you pay
yeah.
20 or $30 to park for one lunch or
For
one dinner,
valet, for
you
or
know?
for valet. So they
Yeah,
have parking deck. They have two major parking decks in Naples,
yeah,
but they at the beginning of the
yeah,
of Fifth, and so you park. You're walking.
yeah.
You're walking unless you get in front or you valet.
Yeah, and that heat and that humidity for
What?
me when I'm walking, yeah,
What?
I'm not walking to walk. I'm not one to
What?
walk.
What? We stopping at the first. We don't even care. Let's just stop here. And so they doing
Exactly.
up. That one company has bought up a lot of those properties
That's what I heard.
at the restaurants and stuff. They changed out a lot. that, whatever. I feel like we go down there sometimes, but
Yeah.
we ride and we're not in the mood for Fifth.
Yeah.
So we'll go on Third and park the car and just walk because
Yeah.
it's more pleasant. But then sometimes we're not in the mood for that, so we just go to Mercado and
Yeah.
park the car under the parking deck and just walk, and you're right there at the shops. You're right
Exactly.
there at the restaurants. You're right there at the movie theater. You're just right there.
Yep.
So that's what it is. All Fifth
I
is
wonder,
going to be
what was happening.
struggling.
When I saw it, I thought, what? That's not the Fifth Avenue I went to. That was because when we went there and we were there, we stayed in the hotel right there on Fifth.
Yeah, on Fifth.
And so we walked in
in
different
on
places.
Fifth. Yeah.
Yeah. And there was, and as all the different places, no matter what time of day, there were people in them. And so I was surprised to see that. I thought, that's just weird. So now I understand it. Now I understand why. And I forgot about and until you rang the thing about, and I thought about the statues. And I thought, oh, that's right. They sold those buildings and that, because that's when everybody raised hell. What happened to the statues? Where'd the statues go all of a sudden? It's like nobody knew that everything was being sold and the statues would go. But I remember.
Even with the snowbirds that's going to come in, I don't think it's going to make a big of a difference neither.
Yeah.
I don't think, because most of the newer places, they're off of Fifth. They're like, everything is spread out now, which is good because you get to try new places,
But I was also told that the restaurant industry right now is having such a problem hiring people because a lot of people don't want to work there. They just, it's hard work to, be a service staff these days. I mean, it's not an easy job.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
No
Customer service.
No.
And then when you in Naples, in the area where it's money, people don't want to deal with those folks.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure maybe Scottsdale is getting like that too. With certain places, like when it comes to fine dining.
Yeah.
But a lot of them is like, whatever. We'll get a chef, or we'll go to another place, or we'll cook at home.
Yeah. Exactly. Absolutely. All right. Well, you guys have a great weekend. Tell Mr. Kenny we said hello.
I will. He just walked in.
All righty then. Perfect timing then. There you go.
Oh, ain't it? Tell everybody I said hello too.
Will do. Y'all have a good time this weekend and share with us.
Yes.
Give us feedback. Let us know what y'all did this weekend. Attach it to this same live because, again, those comments stay open, which is cool. Absolutely. And we will see them. And we do reply to comments often when people add them, especially when our trolls start trolling in, because they troll in after we're done. We see people
and
get
we're like, wait a minute. What
exactly. So remember, if you get solicited, you did not get solicited from us. We do not solicit. Take that of the last information you're going to take away from us today is that one. We don't solicit your business. Usually you come to us and say, hey, can you do a private reading? And that's when we tell you how much, but we do not reach out. However, I will tell you one thing. It's funny. There was one person whose energy was so strong in the reading, and I reached out to them. And you know what they told me? They said, you need to prove who you are because I've been warned that you don't solicit. And I went back and I said, you're absolutely right. And I said, this is who I am. These are two pieces of information that I know that you would know that makes it clear who I am.
Right.
And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, no, don't apologize. And I said, because I'm glad that you listened to what we've been saying.
You did what you were
and
supposed
that
to do.
You didn't trust it. Yes. And so I did. And they're like, and then they felt, they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, don't apologize. No, I'm so glad that you heard, because I didn't want anybody, I never want people to get scammed. And then I gave them a reading and they were like, thank you so much. But that person needed it so bad, Shawna. I mean, I just felt the energy. I'm like, and it had to be a private one because I really felt like this energy cannot be dealt with in a personal and public way. And so I did reach out to them. So, but that does not happen, folks. Don't think about it. It's not going to happen. That was a very unique situation. And, but I applaud that person because, man, they put me through my hoops and I'm like, good job. If you even begin to believe it's me, quiz me. Make sure you hammer me with
the same for all of us.
Absolutely, because we don't want you getting burnt. We don't want you getting burnt. So there you go. Anyway, we are. I promise. I'm shutting up this time.
We're done now.
We are out of here. We're going to go out of here the same way we got in, with our very fun little intro. And this is it. Have a great one.
Step inside. The cards will